ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानं जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत हरे कृष्णा
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम राम तव कथामृता तप्त जीवना अभिवीरिता कालमसापः श्रवणमङ्गलम् श्रीमदाततम् विगृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा Hare Krishna. So today is a special day of month of Kartik, and the Sravanam is very, very important today. And this week and next week, we will try to hear. Maybe this week I will complete Brahma. Next week we will hear the glories of Giri Govardhan, where Krishna lifted the Giri Govardhan 5,000 years back. And we will hear from this Srimad Bhagavatam. So, last class we discussed about the finances and perseverance. And it is sure grown to success. So anyone who want succeed in any field of his life, he must have continuous effort without deviating from its path. And success will come. And this is called commitment. So Brahma also, when he came out from the lotus flower, he did this tapasya for 1,000 years. He did this tapasya, and success came. So for this, I want to tell a small narration story. And our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he used to say this story. What is the commitment? Commitment, if somebody has, the success will come, whether in the material atmosphere or in spiritual atmosphere. Commitment is necessary. So there was a great runner. His name was Mark Ho. So the Mark Ho, in the childhood, his legs were not good. So his mother was very unhappy because his mother was very, very good runner. And she thought that my son will become also a runner. So what she thought that because of his leg is not little bit twist because for running you need a different kind of. So this his mother thought that let me teach this. So every day she will run with Marco with for some time, and as soon as he used to run, suddenly he will sit down and he will say, "No, ma, I cannot run." Then they started in the stadium. She came, and his house was near to Philadelphia. So this person used to go up in the staircase and come down in the staircase, going up and come, up and down. So because of this up and down, the leg which was not properly placed, the leg became very beautiful. And after some time, he started running along with his mother. And slowly, and every day his mother will spend at least 2 hours for running with him. And at last, Marco one day became the great runner of the world, one of the time. So this is not, the success is that continuous endeavor. Just for a running, we are doing so much. And when the spirituality also, exactly similar thing is applicable. The Brahma also, he did tapasya, not 1 day, 2 days. Like here, 12 hour, our 6 month is 12 hour in the heavenly planet. So our 6 month is 12 hour in the heavenly planet. So you can understand that what is the time limit in the Brahma's. So that is how Brahma was a great scientist and a creator, where he had completely finances and he did austerities, and then the success comes. Anything, if somebody every day you don't read, like one day he read, next day he read, again next day he read. So this type of the practice will make you inefficient, but when you practice constantly, you will see that success will come. So Prabhupada say another story, very beautiful story. What is commitment? Commitment of a small sparrow. The sparrow came, she was searching everywhere where to lay her egg. So when the sparrow wanted to put her leg, so she was traveling here and there. At last she saw a beautiful the seashore bed where there was a very, very clear sand and very nice. And she thought that let me give my eggs here. So she make a small hole in that sand. So generally, if you see, there are some birds that can make a hole in the sand. So the sparrow came and make a small hole and put 2 eggs. And when these 2 eggs is put there inside, and after she left for food, and after taking food, and she came back and saw eggs are not there. So then she understood that these eggs who has taken the egg. The sea has taken the egg. When she has taken the egg, the sparrow becomes very morose, and nobody is there to hear her. She is very small, and she requested to the sea, please return my egg. The sea laughed at her, and because the sea is gigantic, vast actually. So if you go inside sea, you can understand how vast it is. The big ship is like a matchbox inside. So that sea and see the small parrot. Millions, trillions of parrots can be inside the sea. There is no problem. So she was not responding. And she thought that I should get back my egg. She was crying. At last he decided that I will dry you. The sea laughed a lot because a sparrow, how she can dry? So the sparrow, because of that one, sparrow used to take in her beak small amount of 2 drops of water and used to throw on the land. Like this, she went on going everywhere in the newspaper, everywhere they came. Sparrow was determined to dry the sea in the big headline. Everybody came to know, even trees, birds, beasts, everybody. The headline, the sparrow's determination. Like that, so many came. And then sparrow was taking little water, big and throw little water. And in that way, the sparrow go on continuing. And this message, everywhere people were talking, and some people are laughing, and some people became very compassionate. And some people, the material world is like that. Don't think that whatever you do, there will be many people, they will never appreciate. But you don't worry for this world. This world is like a wet stool and dry stool. Like you don't embrace stool, exactly the world is like that. Whether wet, or whether glorification, or whether they will give you some pain. That is all right. Everything is. So wet and dry both are same. Stool, that's all. So bhala and manda in this material world, good or bad, are both are same in this material. Today, maybe some people will applaud you, oh, very good, very good, very good. As soon as you will become old, people will like. So this is what the nature of this material world. So the sparrow, she started taking water and throwing. And like that, the news went to Garudji. And Garud here, oh, my child, my sister is suffering so much. And Garudji became very happy. She became very compassionate and the small sparrow. And Garudji came there and gigantic bird seated on the shore of the sea. And she asked, what happened? She told, I want to dry. So Garudji came and told Garud that you will give the eggs to return to them, to her, or I will dry you. And suddenly, what is this? The sea personified, who is the Supreme Lord's carrier, and what a sea can do. She understood the intensity. And then she returned the 2 eggs to the sparrow. And the conclusion is that if you determine any activities, and then you can become successful. If we are fed up with some activities, then the success is not there, whether material or spiritual. So like that, Brahma created like this. Then there are many revelations actually. So the time people got the information at the Vedic wisdom, followers of Vedic example, learn about cosmos from scripture like Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Puran. The cosmic manifestation actually very intense to understand, because that is why the astronaut, they sent their first Sputnik in 1959 by Russia, and after that there was a Cold War between America and Russia. So America wanted to show Russia that we can also go to moon. And what these American people they did, they tried to kill many scientists in run to send to the moon. And suddenly the scientists they could not able to, they just told like that. And when the astronauts were asked what happened the higher space, this material element doesn't work. the body became so hot, everything melted this material thing. And that is what the Kalpana Chawla, she also thought that I will go. And in the midway, they all were burnt. Nobody knows where they have gone. Because you don't know, nobody has the information. We study how much we look. You go that much distance, they see another same distance again there. That is why the concept of parallel universe today, the scientists have. But in the Vedic knowledge, all cosmic manifestation and all the structure of the universe is given. You can see this is the structure of the universe, which is given in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Andantarastha paramanu chayantarastha. Anda means this earth is like an egg cell. And paramanu chayantam, how it is active? Because of the presence of the Supreme Lord. Like in our heart, somebody is a driver who is running our body. And as soon as that driver will sleep, people will say, throw it this body. It may be the body of a prime minister, or it may be a body of a beauty queen, or it may be a body of a gigantic bodybuilder. Who cares? That body will become useless as soon as the driver leaves our body. And the cosmic manifestation, and this is the structure of the universe, which you will see in our Mayapur temple. In 2022, when you go there, you can see the cosmic manifestation from the ground to the upper level, such a gigantic tomb. If you go one after another, you can see where is the Jangaloko, where is the Mahalloko, where is the Brahma's planet, where we are situated. It is a very gigantic form. And you can see here, this is the universe. How you can see that one Brahmanda, one universe is like this, and 14 planetary system, upper 7 planetary system, lower 7 planetary system, and middle we are situated. And after that, there is also, if you see Brahmajyoti, after that the Kailas, after that the Vaikuntha planet, all Vishnu form, they reside there, and above to that Ajodhya Dham, above to that Mathura Dham, above to that Vrindavan Dham, where Lord Krishna plays along with the boy. The complete universal structure is given in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is not an, it is that is how in the reflection of the Goloka Vrindavan in this material world is Durga Devi. This is called Haladini Shakti, and Durga is the Sandhini Shakti. Sandhini in the spiritual world, and the reflection of that one is Durga Devi. Why? Because Durga is for giving punishment, and Mother Srimati Radharani is giving enjoyment. This is the difference actually. That is why Durga Devi is the fort. She is the director of fort. Anybody will do any nonsense, she beat heavily actually. And people, they don't know actually. How they beat, they get beaten by the Mother Durga. They don't know. Mother Durga beat heavily, actually 10 hands, and catch hair, everything, like this, everywhere. You cannot protect in 2 hands. 10 hands she will beat. Sometime you have the, what you call, this buffalo vans. Along with Durga, the vans are the throw. Again, like a football, they go and collect and again bring to. Because there are many servants of Durga Devi. When like a football, the vans will throw. Again, the servant will catch and bring to Durga. Again, beaten heavy. This is what the material was. That is why Durga Tinasini, people say, please worship Durga in this fort you can be. But when you see, when somebody chants Hare Krishna, you can see this. Hare Krishna Mahamantra directly penetrating to the Brahma Jyoti, because the material universe is covered with 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Each element is 10,000 times, 10 times and the other. So nobody can go in the up also. So when you chant this, it will go directly penetrating everything. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this one. Actually, this is what Srila Prabhupada, and each universe was controlled. And this is how you can understand what is the Brahma's lifetime. Then, if you see, this is the structure of the universe. And in each universe, one there is a Bhumandal where we are residing. Bhu means earth, earth. Bhumandal, here we are residing. And then Deepa, there is a Sweta Deepa. You can see on the bottom of this one, there is a red pin. That is Sweta Deepa. And where from the Sweta Deepa, there are seven planetary systems. Top planet, top loco is a Brahma loco, where the lotus flower is. Okay, in that top planet, Brahmaji is sitting there. And you can understand by sitting there, Brahma, you can look at you like you will see. If you go in the top in your aeroplane, you cannot see people are moving. You cannot see that one. But Brahma in the Brahma loco, by sitting there, he can see this earth planet. His eye power is so much. After some time, my eye power is khatam ho gaya. You required, and I also required already. Old man, so you need the eyesight taking. Okay, like that. So eyesight is required, but Brahma don't require this spectacle. That's why in the drama, somebody became Brahma. He had this spectacle. I told, "Kahan se ye Brahma aa gaya?" This is Brahma is such a powerful living entity. It's not an ordinary living entity. And Brahma would be able to see that one, and it is given. And there is so many structural are there, and we are not going to redetail the structure. And anybody want to do that one? And Lord Brahma, thus contemplating, entered the water through the channel. So Brahma came from that stream, and Brahma entered through that channel. And where is my from where I came from? And this we must think. And a human being can think actually from where I came, what is the purpose. In spite of going near the navel of Vishnu, he could not able to understand where is my origin. And when inside he was going, and then he saw that there is inside the water, he saw that there is two words here, tapa. Tapa means do penance and austerity. So that is like that. Then after being unable to achieve, then again he searched back to the lotus flower. And what it is? He concentrated his mind on Supreme Lord. Again he seated there and he was concentrating on the Supreme Lord. He was meditating on the Supreme Lord. And then at the end of Brahma's 100 years, 100 years means you can see that one day of Brahma is 4,343 lakh years. Okay. One day of Brahma is 43 lakh years. So 100 years means you can just calculate, put another 20. 4,000, you can say 4,300 lakh years, okay? And that is the 100 period of Brahma. So, so this is how this one day of Brahma is 43 lakh years. Okay, and he did meditation for 100 years. And after completed, then he developed the required knowledge. Like in here also, we come here and do the PhD for 5 years, 6 years. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. MA. 3 to 5 years, okay. And we became knowledgeable. What that knowledge never worked out. In the family it will not work, outside not work. So, but where it will work only is in some places, like IIT, like some teaching, like that. But Brahma get all kind of knowledge. And then he again meditated on the Supreme Lord. And that is what, by the mercy of the Lord, he get all kind of knowledge. And this is the beauty of Brahma, that he could able to, and he lives for so many years. And then what? Brahma could see on the water. Then after meditating and required knowledge, then he could able to see in the devastating water there is somebody is lying on the bed of a snake, and he could able to let this one and illuminating the rays from the jewels. You can see I put this same picture actually, and Brahma could able to see the Lord. And Lord showed his lotus feet by raising them. And the source achieved. How to get the Lord? You have to understand the Lord. Just you can understand by only divine bhaktyamam avijanati. Those who are devotees, they only can understand. Else, it is impossible. And that is what Brahma took. Brahma has given this knowledge. He also acknowledged the service of the devotee and vanquishes the distress by his beautiful smile. So what he does, as soon as the devotee surrendered, he takes away all the distress from his life and awards the beauty, the beautiful smile. And Lord, when he smiles, you understand that he has given you everything. When Jamaraj will smile, he will take away everything from you. When Krishna will smile, he will give everything to you. And this is what, when Srila Prabhupada was traveling from India to in a cargo ship, and in the mid, Prabhupada got, just when he crossed the Indian Ocean, when he entered into the Atlantic Ocean. So if you go to Cape Town, you can find out Indian Ocean is yellowish color and the Atlantic is very deep. As soon as ship entered there, Prabhupada got first heart attack. And next day he got another heart attack. Because it is the seasickness is very bad actually. If you go at least 25, 30 kilometers in the sea, you can understand what is the sickness. Very pungent smell. You cannot actually. How Prabhupada travel from Calcutta to Bombay, Bombay to again, this is very, only Krishna knows. And 2 heart attack and 3rd heart attack, Krishna came and smiled at 3rd heart attack, nobody will alive. But when 3rd heart attack came, Prabhupada saw in the dream, Krishna is smiling at him. Prabhupada was jubilant. In that painful situation, he became very jubilant. And he thought that, yes, Krishna has a plan to bring me to this place. And this is what the compassion is reflected. We may not be understand Krishna. I may be speaking theoretically what I have studied, but Prabhupada, whatever he writes, it is realized knowledge. His whole life, he understood. He is a self-realized person. So we may be repeating like a parrot, but Prabhupada is speaking what Krishna detected. The Prabhupada in the Middle East, he became very happy. So similarly, anywhere, Krishna, for example, Aghasura, Aghasura came as a gigantic big snake, and he was lying like this and putting his, you can say, his one face of mouth is entering inside the cloud, another below. And people thought, all the cowboys, They thought it is a very nice cave and a very nice design, and we should enter. So everybody was entering inside like a cave. They don't have fear because Krishna is there. And Krishna from a distance, he was laughing. My friends are enjoying inside. And let me watch. Krishna likes very much when his devotees they enjoy. Like devotee they dance in kirtan 1 hour, 2 hour, like the limbs are coming down also. Krishna looks perfectly. He looks so beautiful, charming face. And then Krishna laugh at you. You can understand that he will come to save you. And all these coward boys, they one after another, went in, and Aghasura was putting like this. When Krishna will come, I will close the shop. So he was opening, and Krishna told that everybody should go. Now, then I will go into. As soon as Krishna entered, Aghasura closed. As soon as he closed, then Krishna saw his own power, that how to come out, only Krishna knows. Because Krishna's another name is also he can conquer everyone. So this is how when Krishna smiled. Similarly, Lord Vishnu smiled at Brahma, and the reflection of his face decorated with earring and so pleasing because it's dazzling with the rays from his lips and the beauty of his nose and eyebrows. Krishna's everything is beautiful because Krishna's everything is like a active particle. For example, if we can eat from the mouth only, but Lord can eat from the eyes also. Like in the Lord Jagannath, if you go to Puri, they put the food 56 छप्पन नहीं नहीं छप्पन भोग. It is actually they feed Lord Jagannath 56 times per day, and each time, huh? Like that. You cannot say, cannot count also from morning to evening. And people also, and what is that cost? How much they cook per day? Per one time. The per one time, 400 cooks are allotted there, and one time they cook at least 30 40, around 600 quintal rice every day. 400 cooks. And the Lord can eat from the eyes. And what they do? They take and Bhoga Mandap is there, they keep in that Bhoga Mandap, and Lord Jagannath from his Asa, he looks at Bhoga and he takes it. That is how the taste is like that. Once there was a couple in the Los Angeles, and Prabhupada made this what you call gulab jamun, and Prabhupada will make a lot of gulab jamun. Not we are very greedy. We make 10, 15. Prabhupada will make 500 gulab jamun, like that. So one couple asked that Prabhupada, how you made this gulab jamun? Prabhupada told, no, like this you have seen, no, like this I made. So the couple they made. So but it was not tasting like that. And next day, both of them they came and told, Prabhupada, you told us lie because it was, we also prepare like that, but it is not taste. Prabhupada told, you come with a nice cloth. And he tell his disciple that give him a dhoti. You come to our kitchen. And both wife, husband, they saw how they make. And they said, we also make. And in between, nobody was there. And they took and offered to the Lord. There is nothing actually within. And then when he came and it was very tasty. So then they told, no, yes, Prabhupada told. Because it is offered to Krishna. And Krishna tasted it. That's why it taste increases. And that is what you may be had very nice cook, But when it is offered to Lord, automatically everything comes within that one. And this is how Lord is so merciful to everyone. So we stop here today. So next class we will have the glories of Govardhan Hill. And I thank everyone for joining. Okay. And the session. And Brahmaji's life is very, it is a very big teaching, but I have just connected, spoke few things about Brahmaji. That's why we should not think ordinarily such a great scientist or engineer of the universe, where he developed everything by his own intelligence, which is empowered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. Thank you very much. So if anyone has any questions or comment. Okay. So thank you everyone joining, and I want that many people you have joined, and I'm very indebted today. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Careful. There is no difference between Krishna and Vishnu. Like a person is in his house and he is in office. Like when he is in the house, he can put it. There was a person, he came to meet a judge, and the Judge, High Court judge, that judge was in his home. When he opened the door, he saw there is this one person is carrying his grandchild, and this person became a donkey, and his grandchild is sitting on his backside. So this person thought that, oh, he is the High Court judge, and when he is in the home, he is like a donkey to his grandchildren. But when he is in the office, you cannot behave exactly like what he behaved in the home. Similarly, Vishnu and Krishna, they both are same. When Krishna is in office, he is Lord Vishnu. When Krishna is in his own home, he is, there is no difference. That is why Krishna, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. Krishna expand to Baladev, Krishna expand to Chaturviha, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Vasudeva, Aniruddha. From Sankarsana, all the Vishnu Tattvas come. So Krishna, then Sankarsana, then Vishnu. So Vishnu also, there is no difference between, you can say Lord Vishnu, there is no problem. I say Lord Krishna, no problem. The thing is that Vishnu came from Krishna, and that is why Vishnu is called Guna Avatar. He is Guna Avatar of Krishna. That is why there is no difficulties. You can worship Vishnu, there is no problem. Krishna, when he is in office, Vishnu is always opulent. In Vishnu Loko, you cannot sit on the shoulder of Krishna, where in Vrindavan you can sit on the shoulder. And you cannot defeat Vishnu, where you can defeat Krishna. And that is why called the highest form of love is exchange can be taken place between Krishna and his devotee. You cannot do the same kind of love with Vishnu. Vishnu has Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. He can, even Shankh and Padma is for the devotees. Chakra and Gada is for his enemies. Okay, so there is no difference. So Krishna, everything comes from Krishna. That is why Brahmaji say, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. This is Brahmaji. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Good.